What's up, everybody? The CAR LOS Curtis today react to it's Javi. We got three tracks from him. We got Not in My League. We have a Dobby rap, and I don't remember the second track. But we reacted to three of It's Javi's track. If you guys didn't know, It's Javi had he has his channel before. I reacted to it, and then he stopped, and then I was like, "Yo, he's gonna do something else." And then he came back, so I was like, "Oh, he's back." Then get it. I thought he was gonna leave for not make music for good. There was a track that he gave me, a snippet of, and I was like, "Yo, this track is awesome." I misheard the word he was speaking in Spanish, so I was like, "Oh." I was like, I do speak Spanish. It was just so weird. I thought he was speaking English in that one track. Hoping he released that one track that I'm talking about. Um, if he know, I hope he knows which track I'm talking about because I don't know if anyone else talked about that track, but I was the one who was texting him about that track, so or DMing him about the track. So I was like, "Yo, this is pretty good. Um, can't wait to release it." Uh, he never released it. Then he stopped, and then he came back recently. So I was like, man, I was like, when he stopped, I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able. I'm not gonna ever listen to that track ever, unless I ask him. But I was like, man, it was a good track. I liked it. I liked it instrumental, and I like how he was starting with the track. I don't know if it was mid. It could have been mid of the song, but it could have been the hook, or it could have been just the start of the song. But I was liking the way how I was loving the track. Um, but I was like, and I was like, man, for real, he's done. He's not gonna do more music. Like, no. I was like, man, I wanted to hear that full track. But if it's obvious, checking this reaction now. If you know what track I'm talking about, then I don't know. You want to release it? It's your choice. But I would if you just give it to me and I just hear it for myself, no reaction to it. I'd be glad with it as well. But anyways, without any further ado, let's get into this. We got three tracks. I said first one, Not in My League. Let's get into it. Yo, woo! I'm gonna like this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like this one, bro. Ooh. Hey. Oh my god, love that hook. Love the hook. I'm gonna be adding this to my playlist. So, or like, it's already or we just barely 45 seconds in. I'm already gonna add this to my playlist. Love the instrumental. Love the hook. I'm liking the direction he's taking with this track. So many times God remind y'all that we not listen call. I was meant to something different. Y'all don't recompense. I like the backup vocals right there as well. Yeah, you can hear him doing the backup vocals. I like echo. Yo. Go. Fighting demon king, 'cause your power doesn't reconcile with me. Wrestling when it's real, all when it's skill. Gotta keep reminding none of you're in my league. Renegades will kill, fighting demon king, 'cause your power doesn't reconcile with me. Wrestling it's real, oh, when it's real. Gotta keep reminding you that you're in my league. Bitch, stop trying to be in my league. That's a climb, you ain't be on the breeze. I'm on your boat, you ain't getting to me. Hold on, is this? I wonder if someone's featured because it sounds like someone. Let me see. Make some master Javi. Something by oh this is all Javi. Yo, his voice changed from the hook to the second verse real different. Oh my goodness. Produced by Jamie Beats. Sorry. Yo, Javi, you're upgrading. It feel like it's an upgrade. This is upgrading. I'm liking this. Yes, don't wanna compete. Yeah, you can take on a demon king. That's bullshit. I'm hearing you speak. Your skin will is nothing to me. You don't even put in work like me. You're taking our soul nowhere to the case. And so much of it you cannot beat. Ain't no can handle wherever I put it. Except that, so stop what you speaking. You can never be this demon. Cap of something you ain't reason. So sick of others say you've been preaching. Instead of cap, you try speaking. Yo, this might be my favorite song from Miss Holly. This might be my favorite song. In the gates of kill, fighting demon king. Cause your power doesn't look good time with me. I say when it's real, oh when it's skill. Gotta keep reminding you that you're in my league. Hey. In the gates of kill, fighting demon king. Cause your power doesn't look good time with me. I say when it's real, oh when it's skill. Gotta keep reminding you that you're in my league. Y'all, not in my leagues. This track, Fuego, man. Fire track, yo. I wonder the next two tracks will top this one. There's no way, man. I will see. But this track, ooh, that track was amazing. Not in my leagues. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, now we're reacting to the second track, Hip Hop DNA. It's how you sell. We're gonna continue it. Let's go. But I'm loving Not in My League. That's gotta be my favorite for Men's Hobby. Let's see. Let's see what direction it goes with this one. You wanna put me down, go ahead and try. But you should know fine to survive. Hey. I mean, ain't know it's all about the vibes. That's the lean when hip hop inside. Yo. It's my DNA, I'm can't drink. I even sure my mind is a weapon. Hey. No holster, I can always use it. This is lane for this bullshit occasion. Topping and load the leg, getting pistol to the low zone. On a paper's head, till it's so gone poof. But still, give me legs, got keep going in the booth. I'm all in my bag, this is the shit I do. You should've known that when I got the hip hop DNA. I'm a motherfucking snake that's never afraid to show his face. Cause I'm about the action, something like a global take. Unlike these vegan artists that can't really hate no babe. Specifically, out the highs and shadows. You all can go to the gallows. That's your word, but it be my fault. Ooh, okay. You wanna put me down, go ahead and try. But you should know fine to survive. I mean, ain't know it's all about the vibes. That's the way when hip hop inside. It's in my DNA, I'm can't drink. I ain't with your mind, it's a weapon. I can always use it. This is late for this bullshit occasion. This shit in my face, but y'all wanna contest me. Saying don't belong here, cause I seen it's crazy. Hey. But yet the singer is out here out rapping. Most artists that talk shit, but can't kill or rapping. But that's it, okay, just keep feeling the flame. Cause all you hate is used for only motivate. So keep adding to the play, out is only A. No matter where you dumb my well, I ain't got more to gain. Hey. You can put me down, keep rising back up. Cause I refuse to go down, I'll keep the fight on. While I hold my middle fingers up at ya. While laughing, I'll say it straight to ya. You wanna put me down, go ahead and try. But you should know fine to survive. I mean, ain't know it's all about the vibes. That's the way when hip hop inside. Yo, I love this hook. I ain't sure I'm fine as a weapon. Don't hold still, I can always use it. Okay, it was a little bit rough in the beginning of the first verse, but it went well. Second verse was, I think, second verse was a little bit better. I think it was a bit of the mastering that was kind of like a little bit weird in the beginning of the first verse, but everything else, the hook, amazing. I like the hook. Mystery and Master by Javi, dubbing out by Javi, and Jamie's beats written by Javi. But I can see Javi improve from this track. Um, but man, I'm telling you, that first track is still my favorite right now. But I love the hook on this one. It's just it had a rough first verse. I don't know. It was a little bit of the mixing mastering, but um, the echoey part in the first song was a little bit much better. But this recent the hip hop DNA first verse, the mixer and mastering was a little bit off. I feel like it was a little bit off. It was kind of like clashing. The first one, it was going very well. It just the first verse with the mastering was a little. It sounded like they were not coming together. The backup vocals with the vocals, it was just a little clash. It was like clashing to each other. It was like a vocal a vocal battle. Uh, but yeah, not in my league. Still one of my favorites. So it's Hobby so far. Um, let's get into the third track. Rather stay lost. Ooh my goodness, Dobby. Whoa, whoa! This track, this instrumental sounds good. Yo, how you could? Oh Lord, let's see how you gonna this one. Girl, you set my heart on fire. Now I lost all my soul. Never be outdone. I'll stay forever lost. I'm every expired product. Baby, a product that you bought. I remain no lost. Then be in your arms. What makes you think I even want to go back to you? As if blocking you wasn't even enough for you. Even rather be gay than be next to you. This your name was Jackson, always kept distance from you. Ever since you figured I was in a relationship, all you ever been really is just a constant itch. That was caused by just an annoying thing. Well, I get you the reason penalty here exists. Woo! You're the reason I had a broken heart. What makes you think I even go back to your arms? I'd rather be with Dory here forever lost. I'll never go back to those disgusting arms. Girl, you set my heart on fire. Now I lost all my soul. Forever be outdone. I'll stay forever lost. I wear me expired product. Baby, a product that you bought. I remain no lost. Then be in your arms. Oh, yeah, that was a quick track. I love the instrumental, love the hook. Uh, like the end of that first verse, I think there was a little bit of a too long stretch. It was a bit long. I, like you were going pretty. The flow kind of like almost to the end. Kind of felt like one of the lines was a bit too long, and the flow kind of went like dipped a bit, and then the flow came back up. But before the next hook, um, that's the only little um thing that got me was that the end of the first verse. I think there was one line that it was a bit drawn out, like too long. Um, could have break down a bit of the words to make it a little shorter to go with the flow. Because I was the first verse was pretty good until that almost to the end. I think there was one line that was a bit too long, and it dipped down a little bit of the flow, but it went back up by the end of the verse before that hook. But there was a little dip on the flow just because I think you put one too many words on that one line that messed up kind of the flow. But everything else is pretty good. My favorite from the three tracks, not in my league. Love the hook, Love the mystery and mastering. Love the verses. Love the instrumental. It was amazing. Um, but I could see it. I feel like that one was the first track. Upgrade, upgrade. But I could see you improve these two tracks. Not too much. You could change, but a little bit of change of mystery and mastering on the second track on Hip Hop DNA, on the first verse. The first verse to start a little bit fix the mystery and mastering because I felt like it was the vocals were kind of colliding, not going together like the first track. And this one, just one too many words on that first verse, on the end of the first verse, that kind of dipped down the flow. But everything else was pretty good on this track. I was this could I could see someone else attacking this instrumental in a different way. I was thinking of a rock way, like Divine Music for some reason was the thing that popped in my head. Like rock was a good attack for another art. If another artist wanted to take this beat, rock would have as another drawing I could think of use for this beat. That was the first thing I was like. He's gonna go rock. I was like, it's Javi. He's gonna attack it a different way, but I like the way he attacked on this one. I'm just saying, one too many words on one line. I don't know what line it was. Maybe it's the second to last line of the first verse. That was a little bit too long, but yeah, first track gotta be my favorite. Gotta be my favorite from Miss Hobby recent like these recent tracks. So, but anyways, that's the end of this reaction, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe or not subscribe to the channel, share this video to any fan of It's Hobby, any fan of My Hero Academia, any fan of Tengen Uzui, any fan of Dabi, any fan of Demon Slayer, any fan of Kimetsu no Yaiba, any fan of what was that first track? Sukuna, any fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I'll see you guys in the next video upload. Adios. This is my only time I'm doing a three track reaction, so this was awesome. This was kind of fun.